Well, here we are, everybody. I hope that you're excited. I'm taking some special requests. First and foremost, we are doing life, and apparently this goes pretty hard. So let's let's check it out. Huh?
술 한 잔 딱 들이키고 느꼈어. 산다는 건 외로움을 날아가면서 주변의 사람들이 얼마나 있건 없건 내 안에 작은 나는 언제나 외로웠어. 외로움의 반대말은 왜 없을까? 사람은 죽을 때까지 안 외로울 때가 없어서일지 몰라. 주변이 시끌벅적하게 넘치는 듯하다가도 혼자 하는 순간이 반드시 찾아와. Yeah, that's life. 우린 위험 속에 살아. 이 아름다운 세상을 볼 수 있게 된 대가로 방탄조끼도 가로등도 튼튼한 차도 우리 완벽히 죽음으로부터 가려주지 못하죠. 모두가 태어난 순간부터 죽음을 담보로 하기에 삶은 더 아름다운 것. 빛도 어둠이 있어야 진정 비치듯이 거칠은 폭풍 뒤 햇살 비치듯이.
Wow.
삶은 사람의 상처받고 바람을 외로워하고 We wanna be right but always wrong. 우린 틀리기 위해 태어난 걸까? 어쩜 삶이란 그런 걸까? 내일은 과연 어떨지 우린 평생 모르지. 이건 우리 무너진다 해도 위할 수가 없지. We're trying to be bright but always dark. 살만큼 산 것 같아도 아직도 모르지. 세상은 한 장의 듯 달콤하니 내 편 같았던 놈이 더 악랄한 적으로 변하곤 하지. 종이 접듯 관계를 접어버리면 끝나는 일. 긴 순식간에 반대편에서 날 비웃고 있지. 아주 똑같이 허나야 화낼 필요 없어. 어느 부모는 돈 앞에 서는 자식도 없어. 우린 타올라야 해. 세상이 너무 차가워서 누구도 어릴 수 없게 내가 나 해야 할지언정. 어쩜 맞고 틀린 것 같은 건 없을지 몰라. 하지만 우리가 언제나 배우게 됐던 건 누군가를 밟고 잡고 지우고 미워하는 법. Fuck all the piece of love 알아. 그건 성공의 전적인 거. 너무 당연하듯이 이 침향 더 받들려지는 저 인용구들이 날 슬프게 그런 뭐에 낙심할 뿐인데 하나 누군가를 스쳐가는 바람뿐인데.
Wow.
Fall in love. 삶은 사람의 상처받고 바람을 외로워하고 We wanna be right but always wrong. 우린 틀리기 위해 태어난 걸까? 어쩜 삶이란 그런 걸까? 살기 위해 태어난 걸까? 죽기 위해 태어난 걸까? 살기 위해 태어난 걸까? 죽기 위해 태어난 걸까? 죽기 위해 사는 걸까? 살기 위해 죽는 걸까? 내 이름 위에 붙은 명찰 그건 삶일까? 죽음일까? Who knows?
Jeez.
삶은 사람의 상처받고 바람을 외로워하고 We wanna be right but always wrong. 우린 틀리기 위해 태어난 걸까? 어쩜 삶이란 그런 걸까? 내일은 과연 어떨지 우린 평생 모르지. 이건 우리 무너진다 해도 위할 수가 없지. We're trying to be bright but always dark. 살만큼 산 것 같아도 아직도 모르지.
You know, I think one thing that I find always so interesting is that we don't get a whole lot of time where we hear Namjoon sing. But honestly, though, sometimes I wish that he did a little bit more. I really, really like his voice. I think it's just like super smooth. It's just got nice tone, and you know, I think that that's just something that I wish that he would show off a little bit more. But, okay. I want to talk about the chorus. Because, to me, this song is very image heavy. And whenever I talk about imagery, you know, it can be done in one of two ways. Either one, it's done lyrically, or it's done through the feeling of the song, the atmosphere of the song. And I think you kind of get a little bit of both, but I really, really like how the song makes me feel. And it's almost, it has that urban feel. Like I kind of brought up a little while ago, that this feels like an urban cafe almost. Like it feels like that urban concrete jungle kind of feel. You can smell the wet cement, but then like also at the same time it's like a cozy nook of a cafe, and I just like that. It's very rare.
말뿐인데 하나 누군가를 스쳐가는 바람뿐인데 fall in love 삶은 사람의 상처받고 바람을 외로워하고 we wanna be right but always wrong.
I have to say, the one thing that I also like about this is like the striving of something to be positive, but not always able to come by it. And I think that that's something that he kind of touches on quite a bit in his, especially some of his older stuff. But, you know, I think that that's just, it must be something that he thinks a lot about. Because I feel like that, I think that whenever I listen to a lot of this stuff, there's always a duality. And usually the duality when you write is like the good and the or like one side and the other side, and like telling both sides in an equal fashion. But the way that he generally does like the duality of writing a lot of times is just more like trying to do good, and yet it's still not fully coming through, at least especially in these older stuff. And actually I kind of feel like that with I think you get that a lot with him, even in his new stuff, like even Right Place, Wrong Person. I think sometimes deals with the duality that, like, even when you try your hardest, that's to be like a positive or like something good happen, or needing something and not having the ability to make it come to fruition. I don't know. It's just it's just the way that he writes, and in a lot of senses, it's very logical and very. The word I want to use is direct, but it's not direct. It's very intentional. That's the word. Very intentional with the way that he writes about that kind of stuff. And I think that that's something that has always been kind of cool about the rap line in BTS, is that all their lyrics are always very intentional. And overall, as a group, I would say that that's a very common trait. But I will say, though, I think that this just hits a little bit more in that feeling when it comes to how it works in his solo stuff. It just feels very poignant and intentional. So I think that that's just kind of a very special way to write. Not many people can write that way. So anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. Do you like this song? I know this is from his first mixtape. How do you feel about it? Let me know. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. And thank you.